Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're going to talk about leveling up your coding skills. We're going to look at how you can take a messy, confusing script and turn it into a powerful, professional build that's actually easy to manage and expand. Let's jump in.
So, I want you to think about your last project for a second. Is it a thing of beauty, a well-structured creation, or is it maybe just a little bit chaotic? You know what I'm talking about, right? When you come back to your own code a month later and have absolutely no clue what's going on, we've all been there.
Here's a way to think about it. Messy code is like an unranked Mobile Legends team. Just total chaos. Everyone's doing their own thing, no strategy. Maintainable code, on the other hand, that's a pro team. Every single piece has a purpose, and they all work together perfectly. It's the difference between a messy, thrown-together Roblox world and one that's been expertly designed.
So, how do we actually get from that chaos to a clean creation? Well, it all starts with understanding the rules of the game. First things first, let's define what we're even trying to build here.
Okay, so a maintainable program is really just code that's built to last. The whole idea is that you're not just writing it for yourself in this exact moment. You're writing it for your future self, for your teammates, for anyone who needs to be able to read it, add new features to it, or, and this is a big one, fix it when something goes wrong.
And the payoffs here are massive. I mean, when your code is easy to read, anyone can get up to speed fast. When it's easy to update, you can add that cool new feature without, the entire program falling apart. Reusability? That saves you a ton of time. And being easy to fix, that means you'll be crushing bugs way faster, instead of spending hours just trying to find them.
All right, now for the really fun part. I want you to think of these next principles like a skill tree in an RPG. Every single one you unlock makes your final build that much stronger. So, let's start unlocking some of these pro techniques.
And boom, first skill unlocked. Now this one might sound super basic, but trust me, it is one of the most important skills you can possibly learn, just using meaningful names for your variables and your functions.
I mean, just look at the difference. The noob way has X, Y, and Z. What on earth do those mean? Who knows? It's a complete mystery. But the pro way? It's perfectly clear. Base damage, player health, total damage. You get it instantly. The trick is to name your variables for what they actually are or what they do.
And this isn't just about making things look tidy. Getting your naming right has a huge practical benefit. It can make one of the most annoying parts of programming this much easier.
That's right. Debugging becomes 10 times easier. 10 times. Just think about all the frustration you can save yourself just by changing X to base damage. When something breaks, you'll know exactly where the problem is because your code reads like a story, not a puzzle.
Okay, skill number 2 is unlocked. This one is all about getting rid of these sneaky little things called magic numbers by not hard coding values straight into your code.
So what exactly is a magic number? It's any number, like say 0.35, that you just drop into an equation somewhere deep in your code. Sure, it works at the time, but it's basically a trap you're setting for your future self, because when that number needs to change, you have to go on a treasure hunt through your entire project to find every single place you used. So the much better way to do it is to use what's called a named constant. Instead of just plopping 0.35 into your logic, you declare it one time at the top of your file. You give it a clear name, like seasonal discount, and then you just use that name everywhere else.
And here is why this is so awesome. Imagine the seasonal sale changes from 35% to 40%. In the hard-coded world, you're stressing out, doing a find and replace, and hoping you didn't miss one. With a named constant, you change the value in one single line at the top, and poof, the entire program is updated. It's clean, it's safe, it's maintainable.
Okay, so you've unlocked the skills. Now let's see how they work together in the real world. We're going to put together a pro-level build for a simple shopping cart, and you'll see how these pieces all fit.
Let's walk through it. Step 1, right at the top, we define our constant, tax rate. See? No magic numbers. Step 2, we create a reusable function, calculate total. Notice those great, meaningful parameter names, price and quantity? Step 3, inside the function, the calculations are super clear because the variables are well named, and we're using our tax rate constant. And finally, step 4, it just returns the total. Simple, logical, and so easy to understand.
So what really makes this a pro-level build? It checks all the boxes. It uses constants. It has great variable names. It has a reusable function. And because the structure is so solid, adding new things later, like a discount or loyalty points, is going to be a breeze. You don't have to tear it all down. You just build on top of it.
You've learned the principles. You've seen an example. Now it's your turn. It is time for the final quest, where you get to put everything we just covered into practice. Your mission: build a simple in-game shop for a Roblox K-pop event. Okay, here are your objectives. You've got to use good variable names, no X or Y. You need to use named constants for both tax and for your discount. You'll create a function to handle all the math. Then you'll ask the user about a discount and apply it if they have one. And last but not least, throw in at least one comment to explain part of your logic.
And that seasonal discount that you're going to need to apply, it's going to be this right here, 20%.
You officially have all the skills you need to nail this quest. Good luck.
And as you're working on your K-pop shop, just remember this one simple thing. Maintainable code equals less stress and a whole lot more success. This isn't just about following rules. It's about making your life easier so you can actually finish and launch your awesome projects.
So you've officially leveled up. You now know the secrets to making a professional build instead of a chaotic script. So the only real question left is, what amazing game or app or world are you going to build first? Thanks for joining us on The Explainer.